Today we are going to be answering the question, what is the setblock command and fill command? The setblock command is used to place a block at a certain position. It also has different modes such as destroy, replace, and keep. The fill command is used to fill an area with blocks. It also has different modes such as hollow, replace, outline, destroy, and keep. So I also wanted to note that when we have capitalized set commands like the /setblock command with the S capitalized, /fill command with the F capitalized, we are using that to show importance, or like this, every word in this is capitalized, so we have the setblock and fill commands capitalized as well. But normally, you would just write it out lowercase. What we'll be learning today is how to use and understand the setblock command, how to use and understand the fill command, and how to use and ways we can use these commands in a game. So there are a few things we need to point out. Is the replace command in the fill, we can fill this area with air, or we'll replace all air with grass blocks. So this area from where we are standing, which these little icons mean right where you were at. So with all three of these, if you have this a command block, this means right where the command block is. I suggest don't use this with command blocks unless you have it like another number. Oh, wrong side. Another number, so that it's not directly on the command block, because when this command will run, it will happen at the command block, which means the command block will be destroyed. This means 10 blocks away, and we know that this, so 10 blocks west, 10 blocks down, and 10 blocks south. If we took away the minus sign, it would be 10 blocks east, 10 blocks up, and 10 blocks north. So let's go and have it like this, and this means that from where we are at, or where the command is run, from 10 blocks east to 10 blocks up to 10 blocks north, every air, like we're going to replace all air in this area with grass blocks. When we write an ID, if we just wrote grass, we just had grass, no block, it would make it as grass as if you put bone meal on the ground. That type of grass. And so we want to make sure it's grass block, but of course you know that grass block isn't one word, it's two words. So when you come into a problem like this, you use an underscore to show that these two are different words, but they are all combined into one ID. And then right here is the mode. In the command modes, like we saw, it has multiple modes. Let's go back and look at those. So /fill command has modes like hollow, replace, destroy, outline, and keep. We already did replace, so let's do hollow. So hollow is pretty easy. So if I look at this, let's try and get an image. This would be the normal fill. This is the area that we fill, okay, when we use this command. This is all air, and then we replace it with grass blocks. But what would happen if we use the hollow command? This will then make this into something like that. So it'll only place it on the outer rim, and all this air is kept air, but this is all grass. This is how the hollow command would work. And so like that. But it would make it like into a cube, and so it would be like this. So it's hollow, it's like a huge cube, but hollow. Now if we use something like destroy. So destroy is it's really cool, like it's one of my favorites. When you destroy the area, so the area that we had, that area would drop all the blocks. that it had. So let's say we fill all this, and in this area we're in cave or something like that. We're surrounded by cubes of stone. When we use this command, now with destroy, it will destroy all the blocks, but also all that stone will turn into cobblestone when it drops, and you can collect it. This is like if you're using a miner a miner machine, you can use it to mine items for like an adventure game to where the player can't mine themselves unless they have a pickaxe, and so they can infinitely get blocks by this miner machine. We also have next outline. So outline is the same thing as what we had with that square. So we know that this is what hollow does, but in that shape we had before, this is what outline does. So this is the area. This is the actual area. It's not a cube. It's an actual just flat square. This is what it would look like. It would look like, so in this, all the white is the air, and everything else is grass. And so if we have the command as fill to coordinate from where the commands run to coordinates x10, y10 to z10, grass block outline, it would outline the area from where the command is, or from to the other coordinates with an outline around the, instead of filling in or hollowing it. Now let's see, we have keep. So keep is kind of, it's basic. So let's say we have air all in this area, okay? We just have air. In this area, and we have this keep command running on, let's say, a repeating always active command block, that means that that area of grass block will not be destroyed. Even if you're on survival, you cannot destroy that grass block. That is what the keep command does. It keeps the block that you have it as in that area that you chose with the coordinates. The replace command is, or not the replace command, the set block command is around the same, but you see it only has destroy, replace, and keep. It doesn't have hollow or outline. Also, I want to point out that the replace command, or replace mode in this /set block command, does not have it to where it replaces this block out of this area, because since it's only one block that it's setting, like it's only one block that it's changing, since it's set block and not fill. Fill is a huge area, up to 768 blocks that fill command. Well, on the other hand, all that the set block can do is one block. So you can tell that it's very different from fill command. And since it's only one block, there's no need to keep a certain block in the area because the certain block is right there, like it's only one block. And so we can use this command to set a block, grass block, in the coordinates 10, 10, 10. You also see it's only 3 coordinates instead of 6 coordinates, and that's because you just need one set of coordinates to find out the beginning and end, because it's only one block. And let's say what I use this for is I mainly have it as a redstone block. So this would be redstone, and I use set block commands to set a redstone block by another command block to where it keeps running commands, so I can have my commands organized but still run different commands. So like a little visual, so I have like the starting command line, the team commands and setup. So once the game starts, it has everything organized and teams are labeled and everything like that. And then the ending detector. So this line of commands detects if the game is over and which team wins. And so I would have the starting commands all run, but then at the end, this last point, I would have a command block, set another command block at this point down here. So at here, the starting command, I will have it place the redstone block here, and then this runs, and then again it happens at this places a redstone block here, and also right in front of that I have it change the command block to air. So, or the redstone block to air. So I do slash put this area redstone block, then waits a little bit, put this area air, and so it can go again. The destroy and keep are the same though. So in this area, you can keep the command block or whatever you had. You can keep it without from being destroyed with this command, or you can destroy it. So like with a grass block or a diamond block in Adventure, you can destroy the block for the player and have the item drop instead of setting the block and just turning it to air and they can't collect it. And the last thing we're going to do today is how to use these commands in a game. These commands are very useful in a game, in your game when you code in coding Minecraft, because these commands let you trigger command block to run by setting a block down when the player does or completes something. So that's what I talked about, how using a redstone block to trigger something, another command block to run. You can use this to fill the fill command to make sinkholes and to destroy and destroy and for wait, I'm sorry, make sinkholes. And you can also use it to like, oh, now I know what it is. You can use it to destroy, like let's say you have an oak plank bridge, okay? But you want to make it more challenging to where the user has to parkour, but like an earthquake happened or something, and you want it to look like it all broke down. So what you would do is you'd use a fill command with the replace, so fill and with the replace mode to replace all oak planks with air, but have a parkour in it that has like older, like darker oak planks so that it looks like it's kind of aged a little bit there, but those planks will stay there, and so when the oak planks are removed, those stay there and they can parkour over the bridge. Overall, these commands are very helpful and have hundreds of ways to make your code more fun and interactive.